Life Chats with Maggie and Bunny. I'm Maggie.
And I'm Bunny.
How are you today, Bunny? How are
I,
you?
I am good. I am good. I'm probably over the winter time though, which is funny for me to say because I usually like the cold. But this winter, I think it's just because this winter in Southern Ontario, while we've had some days of sun, it's been mostly cloudy. So I think
Yeah.
that's kind of what I'm over is the cloudiness. So,
I was having a conversation with the lady at the checkout line in front of me at the grocery store today, and she said the same thing. I said, "Hi, how are you today?" And she goes, "I'm kind of done with winter."
yeah. Yeah,
And I said, "I know, me too, but unfortunately, it's just beginning for us.
I know.
Like, we're not in the done stage. We're
We're
not even
not,
close to
it's
the
not
done
March
stage.
yet.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm done too, but unfortunately, Mother Nature is not."
Yeah. That's why a lot of people go away on vacations to warmer places, but like that's not necessarily something that that I need, but I like I said, sun, I think the sun is what would be I'm missing the sun.
Yeah.
So
And that I think it's true, those cloudy days. That's why people get that sad light
sad. Yeah. Yep.
to give you some brightness and some light.
I
Yeah.
had one of those. I just never used it.
So our topic for today is
That we are deserving of anything from the universe just by being us. There's nothing you have to do or be or change about yourself to be
right.
deserving.
As a human being, we are worthy.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And like the reason we're talking about this today is because it's been coming up in topics and conversation of people thinking it, not necessarily of the universe, but of other people, of having to do things or be things and not allowing other people to do things for us. That was where it came up in my life recently. And it wasn't me in particular. Sometimes the things that you and I come up with are more the things that are showing up in our clients' lives or in our own personal lives. And so that's where we're coming up with this for today is coming up in personal discussions and about being worthy of other people doing nice things for us and
Right.
accepting
And
that.
it's really it's not that even when we're thinking we're not worthy, it's not
Hmm.
that we think we're not
Right.
worthy. It's something that we're owning tells us that we can't let people do things nice for us.
Yeah, like it's our
It's
beliefs, it's the same,
it's our belief. It's an
yeah,
unhealed part of us that
right,
says, I can't accept that.
yeah, yeah.
Instead of thinking about the fact that we do nice things for people all the time
Hmm. Yeah,
without regard to whether or not they can do nice things for us.
right, right.
And if we look at it, that's the way the universe gives to us.
Hmm. Yeah,
It's
exactly.
not contingent upon what we do. Yes, we can manifest good things,
Hmm.
but good things can come to us too, just for no reason.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you listen to the idea of Bashar and all of the other, spiritual teachers and everything out there, is like we're already a miracle. The fact that we exist, like that's already
Yes.
an amazing gift that has been provided to us by the universe. So and there's no mistake that you're here. Like you are
Right.
needed, you are worthy, all of those things. It is coming into when you add that into relationships. This is where sometimes you can see things that are unconscious and subconscious programming, beliefs, conditioning. And that's where it comes out is the words that you use or how you let other people treat you or how you treat other people. Like you said, the person who I was talking about gives so freely of themselves to other people and likes to do nice things for other people, but doesn't know how to accept when other people doesn't do nice things. Like, so for
Mhm.
example, if I was to take this person out for lunch, they would then tell me a couple weeks later, okay, well, I'm going to pay for your lunch because you took me out for lunch. Instead of
And I
just
think
being like,
that's human nature that's
right,
ingrained in us.
right, right,
It's, who is the person who originally said it's better to give than to receive?
right, right.
You
Yeah,
know, that's been ingrained in us that it's better to give than to receive.
right.
Why can't it just be nice to receive?
Yeah.
Why can't it be it's good to give, and it's good to receive. Why does
Yeah.
one have to trump the other?
Right.
Like,
Right.
why can't they both be an equal
Right.
balance on the scales?
For sure. Yeah, for sure. And I think that's exactly what I was kind of talking about with this person was it's not even like it's not the idea of, when you give somebody something, I said, if you've taken me out for lunch, have you then been like, okay, she has to take me out for lunch? They said, no, of course not. And I was like,
Yeah,
so how come it is the other way where when I do something nice for you, you don't want to? And so then I said something of even like giving the opportunity for other people to get that feeling when they give something of themselves. Like if they want to do something, if I want to give you something, and like
yeah.
what it feels like to give somebody, so you just look at it as you giving me an opportunity to feel
Yeah.
that as well.
And
And so
if you don't practice being a good receiver, you're taking away that person's
right.
opportunity.
Exactly. Yeah. And this isn't something that this is something that I have still been working on, but I started working on actually years ago because like I also would have the same thing, like freely give to people, but had a problem receiving.
Yeah,
Um, and so that was why I was like, okay, like I've been working on this myself and I can kind of guide you through or even just becoming aware. And I think that's the first thing is it's not always necessarily about changing something overnight. So like, when you find something, it's just
yeah.
becoming aware and being like, "Oh, yeah, I do that." And, "Oh, why
And
do I do that?"
it's funny that we're having this conversation today because, and I didn't tell you this beforehand, and now it's just
Okay.
going to come out. This morning, somebody came to my house and she brought me baked goods.
Mhm.
And you know how much I give away baked goods all the
Yes.
time.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I do.
Yeah.
And it just sort of took me back because I found myself saying, "Oh, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You didn't need to do that." And then I just stopped and I abruptly said, "Thank you very much. That's so kind of you to do that."
Right.
And now she did bring eclairs that I really do like. They're
Yeah.
delicious. I haven't eaten one yet, um, but it was that same type of thing. It kind of stopped me up. And I
Mhm.
started to say, "No, you can't do this." But I would be taking away her joy of giving
Right.
to me in the
Right.
same way that when I give away baked goods,
Yeah.
I do it from my whole heart.
Right.
So who am I to say to somebody, "Oh no, no."
And like if you had if think about like if you were the person who was giving somebody and they're like, no, no, you didn't have to do that. Like, no, it's okay. You would be like, what? Like, that's
I would
not
be like, "Why don't they want my gift?"
yeah. Yeah. So I'm just doing it
And
nicely and
and
kindly,
that's
yeah.
kind of the way it is for the universe as well.
Hmm.
When the universe is trying to bless our life and we go, "No, no, no, no."
Right. Right. And that's what I said. I was actually saying, like, so how many times do you think that if you were giving to somebody, the same person, and every time you tried to give them something, gift them something, they said, no, 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 I'm okay. I don't need it. No, thank you. Like, I don't want it. How many times do you think it would be before you stopped trying to give them something?
Yeah.
you know and now the beauty, and this is what I had said to this person, the beauty and the difference a little bit about people and the universe is always there still waiting for you to say, yes, I will take that now.
Yeah.
That's the biggest
For you
difference.
to come alongside and say, maybe
Yeah.
I did want that.
Yeah, maybe I'll try that. Like
Where humans sometimes go, "No, you
it
had your
might, yeah.
chance.
Yeah. Yeah.
And who knows if I had offended my friend
Right.
who brought the baked
Right.
good, she might never have wanted to do it again because
Right.
it gave her a bad feeling.
Right. Right. So that's there's a lot of different things with that, but I definitely did. We wanted to talk about how for sure that you are worthy. You don't have to do or be anything other than you, exactly the
Yeah.
way that you are to be able to receive things.
And
So,
the other way that I was having this conversation in this past few days
mhm,
was I was talking to my husband about that when we were going out of town to pick up a new car that we got, I said to him, I said, "I'm really thankful and grateful for all that you do
mhm,
because you enable me to live passionately the life
right.
that I have now." Because, I didn't always have this life.
Mm-hmm.
I was a single mom raising 2 kids, struggling to make ends meet, working two
Mm-hmm.
jobs. And to now be able to passionately do the things I want to do and say no to the things I don't want to do,
Yep.
I'm truly blessed. And I said to him, I said, the universe uses you and has sent you into my life to provide this for me. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
so grateful.
Yep.
And I think we have to get into the mindset of every day waking up, just being grateful to be alive,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
being grateful to experience life,
Right.
being grateful to try new things and to do things. And, you know,
Now you know why I want to live till I'm 137. I'm grateful for all of those things, and I want to keep doing it as long as I can.
yeah.
So,
And as somebody said to me, being grateful that I have a job,
mm-hmm.
even if it's a job that I don't like,
Yeah.
being grateful that I have a job
Yeah.
and being grateful for things that I might not want to be grateful
I
for.
think in some ways, like, yes, for sure. I think in some ways it is perspective thing too, though. Like, so changing that, I always Dr. Wayne Dyer, change the way you look at things and the way and the things you look at change, like that
Absolutely.
definite thing. And I know that that's important to do even in memories and all of those things and opportunities, things that are in your past, or things that have to come up in your present day, is just taking a look at it differently, seeing if you can look at it in a different way. And in a, as Bashar and all the other people who channel say, the things that come up for you are always meant for you. So trying to find the way that this is meant for you. Like,
Absolutely.
if you look at things that way, for sure you can see you'd be even more deserving, from the gifts that the universe is giving you, because sometimes the universe gives you something to show you, no, you are worthy, you are
Yeah.
deserving. Like, here, you want to change and look at this differently now? Here, I've given you this so you can see that. And I think that's important too, to remember that.
So I think both of us are ready for the universe to show us that we could live in a warmer climate. At least
Well,
me.
not
I'm ready for that. Maybe you're not ready for that 100%. I am ready for the
well,
universe to show me that I could live in a warmer climate.
I always make jokes about Scotland because Scotland has a um pretty even, like, they're pretty close in summer and
They're
winter.
getting cold now.
Yeah, but they get they don't have as extremes as like our weather. Our weather goes from, 30 degrees Celsius in the summer to minus 25 in the winter. So that's like a pretty big difference. I'd like to stay in a place that is a little bit, cool, and but like doesn't vary that far.
I'm okay with how about I get the universe could send me that house on the lake in
Yes.
a Caribbean island, and
There
I'll
you
come
go.
home to this house when it's too hot there.
Yeah. There you go.
Copy that. I'm good with that.
You're good with that. Yeah.
Good with that.
I'm good with a lot of things. We have so many, like, dreams and desires and things, but I know being grateful for the things that it is provided for us. I One of the newest definitions of abundance that I've been hearing is synchronicities, which then gives you exactly what you need when you need it.
Yeah.
That's abundance. Having what you need when you need it. Because
So what
there's
you're
no
telling me is that new pair of boots that I have coming and the warm coat and the warm scarf are what I'm
is
grateful for
it
right now.
yeah, it's your abundance. It's you Those are the things you need right now when you need it. That's your abundance from the universe, until it can get you that, little island house that you desire.
Which may not be in this life.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe in my next one. I'm
Maybe.
putting in my order now.
There you go. Could
I
you
don't know. Can
imagine?
you do that? Can you
Yeah,
do
why
that?
not? Why not? There is a parallel universe life where there's a Maggie that is living on an island in that house perfectly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So for all our listeners out there today, are you grateful? Are you
yes.
ready for the universe to send you whatever you want,
Hmm.
whatever you need? Everything happens for you, not to you.
Right.
And just if you don't like where you are, go somewhere different.
Yeah, exactly.
Reframe what you think about
Reframe.
your life.
For sure.
Reframe.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So on that note, we're gonna end for today. As always, we'd love to hear from you. So you can always email us at ataboveandbeyond@gmail.com. Give us some topics that you'd like to talk about, even if you'd like to be a guest. We've been having we had one guest so far. We're gonna have more. We're gonna try to do at least one a month. Might be two, might be three, depending on how many we get. And so yeah, so we'll see in the future. Also, you can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, everywhere else that you get your podcast. So we already have over a year's worth of podcasts. If you're just finding this one, go on back and listen to those other ones. They'd be under live chats instead of
Not
life
life
chats.
chats.
But
Yeah.
that's it for today.
Have a great day, everybody. Chat to you later.
Bye.
Bye.